Ah, man, you know, AB, Arctic Breeze, Alaskan Bears, Archbishop, Adrien Broner seemingly confirms the news that Devin Haney got slapped by Lubin. That's what I want to talk about right now in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. What can I say? Where do I really even start? I got secrets that I'm keeping in the dark. Devin Haney, and you guys got to check out part 1 of this video, was allegedly, and I'm saying allegedly because your boy Ego wasn't there. He allegedly got slapped by the Hammer, Lubin, very talented southpaw, gave Sebastian Fundora, who's like 6'7", he gave him an epic fight. Gangsters, yeah. Who said something about some gangsters? Yeah. So they're saying Lubin. You guys got to check out part 1 of this video. I did the first part of the video, but now new information emerges from the cam man, the problem, Adrien Broner. And Adrien Broner says, my little bro pimp slapped your son and y'all trying to uck with me? And he tagged Bill Haney. So he's like seemingly confirming this story. Now, again, I don't know if this is true. Your boy Ego, I was not there. So I don't overly speak on things that I was not present for. I don't know what year this was said to happen or anything, but it sounds like possibly from Bill Haney's response, the Olympic Training Center is where this altercation alleged that have happened in Colorado. Terrence Crawford, a lot of talented amateurs train out there. So again, it's plausible, it's possible. Broner is saying it happened. He says, again, my little bro pimp slapped your son and y'all trying to up with me, Bill Haney. So he's saying he pimps you. Pimp juice. I think he got a let loose. He's saying he got pimp slapped. Again, I don't know. I wasn't there. It is what it is. Check out part 1 of this video. But Broner is seemingly confirming it. Now, Broner, his trainer actually spoke on it as well. And I will tell you what he said. He says, hey, Bill, you call my nephew Adrien Broner a coward. My baby boy Lubin pimp slapped your son Devin Haney and he did nothing. Stop rapping and capping on social media and make the effing fight. So it looks like Broner's side because that's Broner's current trainer. Rest in peace to Mike Stafford. He used to work with Mike Stafford and he also has worked with Kevin Cunningham. Lubin, now this is like starting to grow some legs because Lubin also works on that side with Kevin Cunningham. So again, I don't know behind the scenes if he reached out to Lubin or if he was told this story by Lubin. But the first person, and this is why you guys got to check out part 1 of this video, the first person that I personally heard even mention this was Wally Moses, Shakur Stevenson, his grandfather and trainer. And I believe the one that got Shakur Stevenson in boxing. So things are certainly heating up. I don't know if we'll ever get a straight answer to see what exactly went on or whatever the situation is, but it's very interesting. You got people, like my thing is this, Wally Moses, you know, I've never personally met him. I've seen him at events, like I covered Shakur's fights before, and I've seen him. I just never like had an interaction with him. But, you know, he's kind of an OG. You see, he got the jewelry and the way he talks and stuff. He a G. He like an OG. So based on he's not like from the world of TikTok based on his age group. You see what I'm saying? He's not from like this. When I hear people in this younger generation and they're doing all this like theatrics and histrionics and going to social media and like bragging about this or clout chasing and stuff, I tend to think of this, and I know there's some people who are a little bit older who still do this, but I feel like Wally Moses' generation is not really that generation. Like he lived life well before TikTok and Facebook and Snapchat. So I don't know what happened, but I also can understand. I don't know why he would get on Mill City Boxing and just make things up. I don't think that's part of his generation, if that makes sense. I don't think it's part of his generation to just clout chase and look for clout. So it's not saying that it's true, because I don't know if it's true, but I'm starting to believe that he at the very least did hear of some altercation. Now, was he present for the altercation, or was it secondhand information or hearsay? That remains to be seen. I am still waiting as of me recording this very video. Make sure you guys subscribe for all boxing news all day. Your boy Ego got you guys covered. But I'm waiting for more information, preferably from Erickson Lubin, because there's a lot of chatter and everybody surrounding it outside of Bill Haney, because I believe Bill Haney would have probably been with his son, like during a training, like he got him into boxing and he was training. But outside of Bill Haney, I haven't really heard from people who are guaranteed to be there. Like, that's a question that I probably would have asked if I was Mill City Boxing, to be fair, is if he's alleging, if Wally Moses, Shakur Stevenson's grandfather and trainer, is alleging that Devin Haney got smacked and slapped up and hit hard and he's doing the slap on camera and these types of things, I personally probably would have asked if he was there, because being there makes a difference. Now, for me, I've been in this game long enough, you know, I'm not here to pick sides. I'm here to report and grow the channel and grow my brand. I'm not picking sides and playing the games. Shakur's tough. Gervonta Davis tough. Devin Haney's tough. They're all good fighters. And until they fight each other, we really don't know like who would win. I'll leave that for you guys in the comment section, because a lot of people, they say, oh, Ego, you're biased. Every time I say something you don't want me to say, do y'all say I'm biased? You know, because I'm not saying, I'm immediately biased because I'm saying things that you don't want to hear. But that's not what I'm here for. I don't care if you want to hear what I have to say or not. It's my channel, and I'm going to run my channel as I see fit, and it ain't going to stop. And it's going to be that way, baby. So everybody says you're biased when they don't agree with the message. It doesn't even matter in 2024 if that message is true. Me personally, because there's a lot of people, and you got to leave it to me, someone who's been in this game and got the longevity and made my coin in this game for so many years and influenced other channels. If I wasn't there, I don't pretend to know. Like, I could be like, I'll tell you as much as I know. Like, I got a source that I trust that said X, Y, and Z, but I don't pretend to front and act like I was there. There's a lot of YouTubers and people who are going to hear this, Devin Haney got slapped, allegedly. They're going to hear the story and pick a side, and they weren't there for it. So you got to ask yourself as fans, how can anyone who wasn't in boxing, didn't have a channel, wasn't at the sparring session or wherever this Erickson Lubin, Devin Haney, how can they say definitively that they know it's true or they know it's false? Me, I tell you straight up, because I'm a man, and I think that's what a real man does. A real man is going to let you know when he knows something, and sometimes he's going to remain silent if he doesn't. I'm making the content because this is what the fans want. The fans want to hear what's going on in boxing. That's my job, but I'm never going to pretend to know for a fact that I know what went on. Now, I will give you guys all the facts, and then you guys can argue about it in the comment section. Broner is basically saying it's true. I showed you. But this is his perspective, and the only thing I can do is analyze all the perspectives and, you know, give my inferences and give my thoughts. But I don't really understand why Wally Moses would just wake up one day and make something up. So either this has legs to it, or at the very least, he heard this occurred. So now it's really on Erickson Lubin to give some clarity to the story, because we hear rumors all the time. I mean, they're saying that Jay or Jai dude at cruiserweight dropped Tyson Fury ahead of the Usyk fight in sparring. But then they asked him, and then he won't confirm it. We've heard Anthony Joshua was getting wrecked by Joey DeVecco in sparring, but then Joey DeVecco wouldn't publicly say anything. So For me, probably to make another video, something else significant about this subject, something significant has to come out. And for me, preferably, it has to be from Erickson Lubin, because that's the man who can clarify that. Because like, not even Devin Haney, because let's just be real, if we're being fair, or being objective, if what they're saying is true, who's gonna wanna just admit, if it ain't on camera, that they got slapped? It's like, I remember in hip hop, they were saying this blood from LA knocked out the game knocked him out at the mall or something like that, right? The game is not gonna admit that. He's not gonna say it's true, but then people in the streets was saying it's true. Me, I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's kind of the situation that we're in. What's the name? I think his dude's name was Rose something. If y'all know, let me know in the comment section, but that was for the hip hop historians and the hip hop heads. I remember at a point in time, that was a conversation that was had. Did Game get in this LA street beef? Did he get knocked out? Because the dude, this was when World Star was like super popping. The dude was saying he knocked out the Game and like, you know, ran him for his jewels or whatever he was saying. And then he later ended up getting killed, that same guy. So I don't know. Again, I don't know if these things are true. We're just knowing both sides. And anybody who tells you they know it's true, but they weren't there, then it's kind of hard for you to accept that, because how do you know it's 100% true? You just picking a side. You're picking Wally Moses and Broner, Erickson Lubin side, or you picking the Haney side. Me, I'm gonna tell you straight up when I know, and I'm gonna tell you when I don't know. That's just how I get down. So I don't know what's up. The person that can really clear this up is Erickson Lubin, because again, I mean, he's the man that allegedly did this. So if he come out and say, oh, that never happened, like me and Devin Haney been folk, we been cool, then we have to call BS. But if he do a tweet or he get interviewed and he be like, yeah, Devin was talking crazy. Because here's another boxing scenario that I liken this whole situation to. Is Terrence Crawford and Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. and Terrence Crawford, that was another one of those, like, almost the same scenario. Amateur, both guys were amateur, known about. They didn't necessarily see eye to eye. And then there was this whole conversation that Gary Russell like snapped on Crawford and rocked him. Again, Crawford is making it sound like it didn't happen, but some people that were there said it did happen. So it might be one of those things where it's just, since it happened years ago and maybe there was no videotape of it, it could just be one of those things where it's just, you got to pick a side and it's hearsay, and one side saying this and one side saying different. And that's kind of how it is if it ain't on video. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe for boxing news all day. It's your boy Ego. Let me know what you think. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.